how beautiful it is from this corner. Oh my God. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I think I'm going to read some poems that are maybe palate cleansery, because we've got a lot of readers, and those were some very meaty poems. At least they felt so to me. This one is called Present Tense. What minimum can I say and say what is before us? What is the barest? What is the middle? The split of split. I used to imagine telling dreams and knowing what to tell, and the need in the telling, like knowing the ocean made of lemon, and the single word sweet. How setting it down and lifting it again revealed the single thing one can lift. I ask on and on, water and sleep, and water can't feel the minimum so much as spine. Something singing out, complete and incomplete, out. Is that loud enough? Okay, thank you. One by one. Who stops to breathe the moon, smooth as a pillow, as communion, or turns to leave some silver in a jar atop the refrigerator, the bank dark and glinting? Who stops to count how many moments are felt at once, and the mouth making each zero as it grows? Who stops to ask what they'd choose, going on or not? The moon keeping every bit we toss up, how far we are, our nearer stars wearing thin, and these breaths coming one by one. Open winter. Light has risen and spread itself thin, the hour between here and dreaming. Eyes weave scene with scene. At every turn, growth splits and takes room from absence. Scars of pith on aspen twig. Grass guards silence on its tips, offers frost to space. Mice sleep in wickless and iced hiding, letting go the time. White sky flashes and waves. Lumen accumulation, curtain of blur, quiet static. An arbor winters songs of pea green vine, and I knit with steps the number of times we cross in thought. Chest parted and breath opened to cold. Anything glows and exceeds its given. Needles drop on the white path, summons in focus. There's only so much stillness inside an eye. The slow iris offers no promise. Downhill, the river rushes past, cold Ohio water knowing nothing of ending, only its present name. Hearsay. My friend explains a tense in her native tongue reserved for hearsay, for what has passed that you didn't yourself witness, but pass in speaking. We mistake hands and leaves, picking the last grapes and grapes gone to raisin under September moon, asking if there are circumstances when it's best to keep yourself in. Here's another. These have dried inside their seeds and glow now, fingerprints on fruit skin. Not a far color from the stains we wake to find, but sticky sweet. Still, is it better to be understood or to be loved? Night in winter. Suggest that the candle is not the light itself, but the enduring, the space of the darkness around, no matter the moving flame, no matter the spill that hardens again unmade. In the watching of the flame, suggest that what has been forgotten was never really lived. Ask, was it? If the candle forgets itself as it spills over, does it ever exist again? Follow, does it grieve? Is there room in the letting for a loss that gets felt? Nothing stops the burning except the breath. Nothing stops the dreaming except the sharp bell. Talk with the candle. Can you talk with the candle without talking with everything, with something that outlasts your own letting and lets that too? Choose what we get to choose, what we feel, what we make in the growing dark, a healing. Ice plant. All the transparence of the old world, grown green and zeroed by saline, so glowing. For winter we are common as breath and tough as air, lost in space, felt at edge as edge, so filled we cannot but become the frost, become the lines we become, at the coast, succulent, the bluff on an empty day, a day spread. So spread there is nothing beyond but more line and the air to feel it. Mass, the same as space, the same as freezing, as zero, as red tips sparkling. Too bright a belief holds the ground and watches, dispassionate as we show, and take the cold spread in cold sand. We are neon when we come.